Hello there, and welcome to the podcast. We'll come up with an official name for our podcast at some point. But my name is Saving Games.
Hi, and I'm Viking Irish Bear.
And inside of this podcast, we're going to be addressing a couple of subjects. First off, we'll talk about the new consoles, such as the Xbox X Series, along with the PlayStation 5. We'll go through things like the specs on them and some of the games that will be released out on each console. And then after that, we'll address a couple of our favorite consoles and some memories around that. If you like, I can go ahead and address the first thing on it for us, if you want, or would you like to start us off with that?
I'll start us off, but let's get a queue going while we're got this. Oh, you already were up to it. Cool.
Yes, that's what I was asking while I was doing it.
Alrighty, so our first topic is consoles' new releases. So, how would you want to attack this topic?
Well, I say let's just address the price.
Okay. Well, as far as I know, when it comes to the Xbox and the PlayStation, they're selling two different versions. They're having a one version that has the disc drive, and then a version that doesn't have, so they'll have a digital version and a disc drive version. And I'm pretty sure the disc drive version for both consoles are like $500 to $600, and then the digital ones, I'm pretty sure, are about $400 to $500. At least when I've seen prices.
When I've seen them, I've seen the same thing for like the disc version, where it's starting from somewhere around 400 to about like 600, right in there. And then for the non-disc drive, I've seen it, the lowest I've seen is $299, which is basically just $300 is the lowest I've seen for it. Which is very cool that they're offering these different aspects along with the prices. Because, like, for me, say you don't like having all these discs and cases just organized and laid around your room, then this is perfect for you. Not only are you saving money on buying the actual disc case from like GameStop or anything, your room is gonna look cleaner, so it's gonna be easier to try and keep dust and everything away from your console from the fans getting clogged up, because I know that was a big issue for the PlayStation 4 and its fans just being absolute garbage.
Oh, definitely. I had to clean my fan about a month ago.
I think I'm gonna need to do the same thing here shortly. Open it up and look inside and see what's going on. Might have to do that with my laptop just to give it a once look over.
Yeah, but from what I've seen, it's pretty interesting that they're going the non-disc drive route. The only thing that sucks, from my understanding, is that both of the ones that have a disc drive have higher storage space.
I've seen that, but Xbox said that with the Xbox Series S, the non-disc drive one, they're going to release a external storage device that would expand the device's storage ability. I think they said it was supposed to be 1 terabyte. So
Not bad.
if the Xbox Series S comes out with 1 terabyte already, you're gonna have 2 terabytes. So it's not really gonna be that much of an increase, especially when you look at the previous consoles, how they're already selling them for 1 terabyte. It's not like we're really getting that much of an advancement. The only thing that's changing from the next gen and the previous gen is graphics. Our graphics cards and a different shaped plastic.
Yeah, just differently shaped plastic, that's all.
Yeah.
I heard, I can't remember exactly what it is, but for the PlayStation 5, they're not selling specific PlayStation 5, like, I don't know if it was SSD cards or if it was like just a specific type of memory card, but you could use memory cards for PCs and connect them into your PlayStation to expand its memory. You don't have to like buy PlayStation specific storage things.
Alright. So, at least PlayStation's expanding away from that. Because I know that with the PS4, people were trying to use like different flash drives and everything, and they had different problems with it actually working. And they only had one program that actually worked, and it offers like, I don't know, 2 to 4 gigabytes of extra storage. I got it for my fiance recently, a couple months ago, and it's done her PlayStation wonders.
Yeah, that's good. Because I know PlayStation doesn't have a lot of storage. That's why I had to delete Call of Duty off of PlayStation.
I mean, it doesn't help when... Oh, crap, I didn't get a little PvP sorter. Alright, so I'm gonna flop on this.
Don't worry.
How?
Oh, wait.
What?
Nice. Nice. We're facing hackers. That's fucking wonderful. Alrighty.
I can't respawn. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, cool. 300 points. Anyways, continue with the topics.
Right. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother respawning at this point then. Because there's no point in freaking doing it if they're gonna continue to do that. I'd rather just get kicked out of the match. Yeah, clearly a hacker. Look at that name. 000000.
It's fine. You can focus on the...
Like, look at all that damage!
That's fine. Just focus on the
Jeez.
content. We're getting free PvP stuff.
Alright, anyways. So, I like the idea of a digital console. I really do. I think that's a...
Really.
Like, it's a step in a very cool direction. However, I feel like they need to figure out something where you can not take up a shit ton of storage. Because sooner or later, those cards are gonna get worn out, I believe, faster than the disc console one. Because they're gonna have to store that all the time. Like, the entire game is gonna have to be stored onto that console. There's gonna be no give. Because at least with a disc, if I am correct in thinking about programming, I'm not a game designer, I don't program things, so if I am incorrect in anything I'm saying, call me out on it, go ahead. It is 100% okay.
Well, from my knowledge, when it comes to the disc ones, like with when it's come to me reinstalling a game and I have the disc of it, it'll basically save the game already inside of it. It's the same map. It better not be against the same people. It literally just put us back into it.
Yeah, it is. Alright. Yeah.
But I've plugged in my GTA 5 disc, and all it's had me do is just installing the most recent update. Here,
Yo.
leave the area just so we don't get kicked and we can get the points. Okay, never mind, it didn't matter.
Alright, there we go.
Who the fuck hacks in DC though?
I don't know, it's like hacking inside of Pokemon. What are you benefiting really from this?
But
Like people who
yeah,
hack in Call of Duty and just like cross map shoot, like, oh, so this
that
is how you
doesn't.
enjoyed the game?
Let's just continue on with the podcast. But I've updated, or I've plugged in GTA for instance, when I've uninstalled it, and it didn't give us any points for that. I've updated GTA whenever we're like, oh, let's play GTA 5. And all it's needed to do is update. I don't need to reinstall the entire game over again. It like keeps the game, it like keeps GTA 5 in my library.
Right? Like, there's fucking benefits to having the disc. There heavily is. Also, I just went down here to Two-Face, and I didn't get any Marks of Valor for that map.
Oh yeah, I didn't get any either.
But I went
Still
ahead
at
and
35.
got the Soda Cola and Trinket, so at least I got that now. But, like, I'm flip-floppity right now, because I know I'm gonna go Xbox. Sorry, PlayStation. I know you got them better exclusives, apparently, and everything.
That's up for debate as of to recently.
Yes, with how Xbox recently has purchased, what was the company's name?
Bethesda Studios.
Exactly.
Or it wasn't. I think it was the higher up of Bethesda Studios, but it was basically just to purchase Bethesda.
The parent company, yeah.
But with that gives Xbox exclusivity to Fallout, Skyrim, and like, why can't I think of other games? It gives exclusivity to a good amount of games for Xbox to have if they go the exclusive route, which they more than likely will because console wars.
Well, yeah. You're gonna want people to purchase your console more than anything else. Because how else are you gonna make your money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just start another queue, please. But
You okay?
as far as I am concerned with, I just want a PS4 for like the new God of War game that's going to be coming out, the new Spider game, woo, excuse me, the new Spider-Man game that's going to be coming out, and this Miles Morales game I can get on the PlayStation 4 once it comes out next month. But like the next Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2, then I'll be able to have that on the PlayStation 5. Other than that, I don't really care about other PlayStation exclusives, honestly.
Man, this is gonna be my first time ever going to mess with anything that's Xbox. So it's exciting and a new experience for me. I'm ready for it to see what's gonna be happening.
Yeah, I've played both, and I really don't have a preference. I honestly like both of them, because, I mean, in my opinion, gaming's gaming. It doesn't matter what you play on, but...
I believe that it's like a wholesome view. It's like purely the view that we should probably go back to when it comes to gaming. Because, I mean, when, like before Wi-Fi, man, when we would go over to freaking Grandpa's house, man, and like Smash on fucking GameCube.
Dude, I miss the GameCube so much.
Yeah, but like now, imagine trying to like get something to record off of there. Imagine trying to play with somebody else. You're gonna have to set up a time to where they can make it over to your place, and then hope that your second controller works. If you don't got that janky one, or that they got one themselves so that they can play. And then on top of that, you gotta hope that that game has multiplayer functions. I'm not talking online, just like having a second player there with you.
Dude, the one game that I miss, I don't know if you're gonna remember this, but I have one solid memory with this game. You played as the Marvel characters and you were fighting on like this rooftop or different rooftops or like in labs or whatever. And there's this one solid memory where me and you were supposed to go to bed and we were playing it, and Grandpa walked into the room and like we were playing. I was playing Venom. I can't remember who you were playing.
Oh,
And,
this
we
is
were
the
in
like
lab.
it's like the X-Men game where they were freaking like possessed by these like dead things, or they went dead
Yeah.
or something. Something around that. Like I don't remember what it was specifically. I just know the game was cool when we fought each other.
I remember that game. That's like the most vivid memory I can have for it.
I heavily remember the NASCAR game on there, and then listening to Ozzy Osbourne, "I Don't Want to Stop," and racing on it. Like,
Dude, Need for Speed Under. Okay, we're getting way off topic. Well, not necessarily. It's just the older consoles. So
I mean, it
what's
is
our
part of
next
the lineup,
topic?
anyways. Yeah.
But dude, Need for Speed Underground 2.
Okay, when I talk like classic for me, when it comes to racing games, it's Los Angeles Midnight Club.
Dude, the
I
GameCube has
loved,
good
I loved that game's customization. You could customize the seats inside the car, the steering wheel. You could customize the speed pedometer on it. You, like you could actually like change out the seats. You could change the colors on the seats inside. You could add neon lights inside of the car. You could go ahead and like customize the outside of it. And when you changed the tires size, it affected your performance. Like it should inside of
Oh, yeah,
any racing game. Like I like that kind of real aspect to it, to where it adds a little something in there. What I don't like about some racing games is when they take it way too literal. Where it's like, you can't just like randomly throw a fucking V12 block inside of your friggin' little Volkswagen. Alright, like that.
When you take it too seriously and you can't make some dumb, super quick, fast fucking little sleeper car, that kind of frustrates. Because it would be really cool, like for instance, Need for Speed Heat. I feel like they went a little too realistic.
Oh, thank you. I got a
feel
feed.
It would have been hilarious. Oh, no problem. I feel like that would have been hilarious.
For that, I'll pass to you.
Oh, okay.
I believe if somehow I got to be. Let me make sure we're still inside of a queue, because I remember that one guy declined. Okay, yeah, we are. It's just since I queued us up for the one thing after that one guy decided he wanted to be a hacker inside of the inner sanctum.
Hey, pro hacker, man.
Right? Alright, so we're still queued up. Good. Alright, so if I could design a game, there's obviously multiple games I would love to design something for, but I'm just going to limit myself to racing since we're on the topic of that. I'd want to combine the customization process that you could use inside of Need for Speed Heat and Midnight Club together. Because I love the decals and everything that are inside of Need for Speed Heat. I love messing with the paint on there. I love painting the rims on there. I love going around and just messing with the tires and everything, but I want to be able to like do more to the car. And that's where Midnight Club's customization comes in to the play. Next, I'd want to keep an open world aspect to it, because limiting the player to only racing on racetracks and not being able to actually like drive around and enjoy showing off his car or just driving around inside of the city by themselves, that needs to be in the game. Then I think I would want a story to that of Fast and the Furious 1 through 3 being the cutoff point. Because I believe 4 was when they went weird and were like, oh, the government's going to trust these criminals that drive high-speed chase cars and have cost us millions of dollars in fucking debt just to fix the damages that they've caused to go steal some money. Like, no, that ain't going to happen. Nah, they can arrest them and throw them in jail, and they ain't gonna have a driver's license anymore.
I still love the Fast and Furious franchise, but that's for another story. But honestly, if you did that with the customization, that would actually give it meaning to, like, you know, the window tint. How, like, basically I always go as dark as you can on the window tint, because inside of cars look stock as hell, but the outside of cars, you're sitting here with,
oh
like,
my god, not to mention the characters. Your character, man.
Character customization. But
yeah.
It would give it a whole new look, because it wouldn't be just, oh, well, I can see my character inside of this stock interior GTR. No, I can see my character inside of this super sport futuristic, like,
badass car
GTR, and then have the inside all neoned and colored out, and then have your own custom character. Like, that would be sick if they did that with customization, or if you could be able to, you know?
And then, of course, like, everybody hates this word. I hate this word. You hate this word. You, the viewer, you hate this word if you play video games. Microtransactions.
Take them out.
I know. If I order a cheeseburger, I want the whole cheeseburger. I don't want to get that cheeseburger and then you be looking at me after I look at you and looked at it and was like, where's the cheese? I asked for a cheeseburger. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Like, but I can understand it because of how much it costs to pay somebody to animate all of what I'm talking about and put it into the game. So it has to be in the game for the very reason of the company to continue to strive and not go bankrupt and go in debt and never make a game again. Because if they go out of business, that game, it's online, is going to get shut down. You may own the game, but you'll never be able to play it again with somebody else.
But at the same extent, if you're going to go into, like, the DLC route and you're going to keep a game going, you need to do it to the point of, like, how basically Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 did it. Because in Black Ops 2, you paid $15 and you got new maps, new guns, new zombie maps.
Right, like, it needs to be worth your money. So that's where I think, like...
It doesn't need to be, like, $10 for a skin that's not going to change anything in the game. Oh, the hackers again.
Okay, well, we...
Are these all that are who are PvPing?
It's just one. I don't even see a second guy.
Because the second guy just stays closer to his spawn. I've seen him on my radar.
I haven't got to see the guy.
The second guy's up there. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he's near.
Oh, there he is.
And he knows he's paired up with a piece of shit hacker, too. But, I'm definitely... We'll have to see if we don't leave if it gives us points. Otherwise, there might be no point in PvPing and we might have to go into a different game.
I mean, that was the plan anyways. Let's find out if the dude's actually gonna admit to hacking.
Probably not. I doubt it. But, now he just isn't doing as much damage all of a sudden. He would he would 2-tap us when we're next to him, but at a distance he can't do any damage. I'm just hitting this for fun, might as well. But here, I'll start this if I can get away with it.
Right? Like, look at this. I can't damage this thing. This is a pet.
Yeah.
A pet.
Just turn this on over and over again.
I mean, yeah, might as well. But like,
what were we talking about before we got back into this lobby?
microtransactions. And how they need to put it in smartly.
Yeah. So, like, Black Ops 2, you'd pay $15, you'd get a new gun, you'd get a handful of maps, and you get some zombie maps.
Just go up here near, like, the dinosaur. Or, well, this platform, because they can win it like that. There you go.
But, you need to do it smartly. You're paying... I don't want to do a whole cosmetic thing where you have to pay $5 for a skin that's not going to benefit you.
Alright, so then, if it's going to be like that, then it should probably be like a season pass.
Even though it's a little iffy, because mostly what you get from season passes are all cosmetic stuff.
Alright, but listen here. Season pass,
we didn't get any
$9.99. Okay, then they're just completely hacking and more than likely taking Armworks of Valor for it. I don't know. I don't know. I give up. It's just freaking... Well, we can switch games. Take a little, like, 5-minute R&R. Little restroom break. Not actually 5 minutes, though. Just saying. But before we go ahead and switch games, let's tidy up this topic and jump into the fun part of the video. The actual ninja debate. Alright. So, for the season pass, first season comes out, alright? Say the game came out, you only got, I don't know, say 125 cars to choose from and pick and play and customize. You got your character, you were able to fully customize them into looking like you, or a 3-foot troll, or a 7-foot massive, I don't know, green Hulk guy. You know, it's whatever. It's amazing. The game so far has been cool. But now they're telling you guys about a season pass. And in this season pass, they're going to release 10 new cars. Now these 10 new cars are going to be featured around the theme of the season pass. So this theme, say, could be Mad Max themed. So the cars are going to look like they're all like geared up and just inside that dystopia. So you can have like a Mustang that's going to have a different freaking look to it and everything. And like for Need for Speed Heat, how they gave them like different abilities to like get their nitrous back up, or a certain amount of toughness, or like certain things with drifting. That could apply here. These cars could cause extra damage to other cars that try to pass them or anything. But in effect to that, so they're not overpowered, they go slightly slower than what they would without all that gear on the car. Yes. That would do that extra damage. So there's already some balancing out here, so that we're not, you know, selling people with money the winner ticket. So we got, I said, 5 cars or 10?
10.
10? Alright. So we got that. We have a theme to this season pass. Next, of course, we're going to add in something for your character. You know, you can make him look all like, oh god, what's his name? Apex? You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Speedy?
Octane?
Octane. You can make him something like Octane, because he gives me that kind of vibes when I look at him. You know, you can design your character after that theme. They release like a good 10 outfits for guys and 10 outfit for girls. You know, try to keep it even numbered, but yet a high amount of numbered, so that it doesn't seem like we're selling the customer short. Because with most of these things, they only release like three items. Like, you know, you get 3 new skins. Ooh. Count me in, Johnny. I want to throw my $50 at that. You know, that's full work day. Let me spend that money right now. No. Do you want to, like, with working right now and everything, do you want to throw $10 at a game that's only going to give you 3 skins, a different character, maybe some, like, extra weapons, because, you know, we're taking some of this from first-person shooters. Do you want to, like, just throw that at that? Is it really giving you that much of an edge, besides just something that's new and shiny?
No, because I mean, in recent Call of Duty, they treat their new guns as characters, so the guns are free in the Battle Pass, so you don't even need to buy the Battle Pass.
See? So, really, for the Battle Pass, you're just paying to get extra skins.
Mm-hmm. Or, like, a new character. Like Soap, so he has different voice lines and all that, which I'm fine with that. That's cool.
Right,
But,
yeah, that part is cool. I like that. Soap's amazing. But just to get only that for my $10? Like, I understand you got a business, you got lights, you got food, and everything that needs to be taken care of. But I, too, as a consumer, have those same things as well. But if you want me to spend my money, I need to see some kind of benefit. So with the season pass, you offer it up like this. Say the season pass lasts 8 weeks, 2 months. So 2 months out of the year, you're gonna flip to a different theme.
Yeah, I'd like it to last longer though, because you know, people working, they don't have time to, you know, play 24/7 to get all the way up to tier 100 or however many tiers this so-called game would have.
Right. Okay, so 12 months out of the year. Let's say we divide it up by 3. So every 3 months. This is going to give extra time to developers for each theme, each season, new looks and everything, new cars, new specs. It's going to help them with that, and it's going to help you, the player, have that extra time throughout those 3 months to get on and do something. And another thing, why does the season pass stop? It just ends. Like, you purchased the first season pass, you are there at the very start of beta and everything. You get that first season pass. Time comes up, it ends. You didn't rank up all the way. Why should you not be able to finish that off? You just missed out on all of those rewards.
Exactly. So like that's what the Master Chief Collection did. You can go back to their previous season passes. You don't have to buy their season passes. You literally just play the game and you unlock in-game like cosmetics and stuff. But
see, like, you should be able to go back
and spend. You can go back and spend the points you earned from like leveling up. You'd get like you'd get 1 coin for leveling up, and you could spend that coin to level up. But you don't have to level up 100% the way through on this battle pass to then be able to start the next battle pass or season pass.
There you
can
go.
Just purchase however you want.
So say, like, this season pass has 100 levels, and every season pass will. So say season 2 comes out. You can continue on season 1, however, it's going to get cut in half. So say you are rank 50, well, instead of having to go all the way up to 100, we're going to meet you in the middle at 75. So therefore all the rewards and everything are going to get just mixed in there. They're going to get combined for every level and everything. And you can finish it out at 75. Now, this doesn't mean, you know, like, we'll just wait till you're... I mean, you obviously want to play the game, so people are going to try to find ways around this. Like, never play it and wait till the next season pass comes out and then play season 2 before season 3. And you only have to level up to level 50, guys.
Yes,
Like,
but the next season has to be overpowered. So if they're gonna do that, then all the players with the next season pass, well, it's not overpowered, but all the players with the next season pass, their vehicles are better than the past vehicles.
exactly. Along with this, double rewards on everything for the current season that is happening. That way, you're leveling up even faster than the previous guys who didn't get to play as often or just didn't purchase the pass in time, whatever the case may be. You get double rewards on the active season pass. That way, it's more incentive to purchase the active season pass and continue playing it. Of course, we can't let the season pass only be these cosmetics and these double rewards and everything. We gotta include things to keep the player busy. So, like, take GTA an example. They consistently put out missions for the story of however they developed it into their Saints Row ripoff skin.
The game's so bad now, dude.
Oh, it is. It's toxic. So, you include more races. You create a different class of racing. So, maybe your first season pass is that grunge type thing, and the regular game is about the street racing. So, you know, it's about that drift. It's about the family, you know, evading the cops to go and break that speed limit. Alright? It's about that connection of seeing who has the faster car. And then, you know, the first season pass comes out, you got grunge, alright? You know, these new high rollers come in town that are about just tearing up the streets, causing just all kinds of mayhem. And you gotta race them and outperform them and not get your car ripped to shreds in the process and lose the race. So, you know, missions that are gonna come out in there are gonna be those kind of different races. You know, you may have to get a car of your own that is like theirs and tear theirs up to DNF them inside the race and win it.
Yeah, I like this.
Right?
And then even after all this, each season has their own thing. When the game, it's not dead, but when they're like, okay, well, we're gonna come out with Need for Furious, whatever they would call the game. We're gonna come out with the second game. Okay, well, on the first game, so we still give them something to do until this game comes out, we introduce.
That's why it's every 3 months. Like, it's a full year of just this first game. It's all that content. But
while they're developing it in the next year, instead of them adding more season passes or whatever, or they do 2 years of every 3 months do a season pass.
I like
Whatever
that.
the off years are, they go back to the other game and make it 100% customization to where, like, you can put the Mad Max car with it in, like, basically its perks inside of a GTR, but also give it, like, stronger nitrous or something, so that when somebody passes you, it deals damage, but your nitrous is stronger than, like, a stock vehicle.
Alright. Like, I I believe that inside of this game too, it shouldn't just be the sports cars that are the fastest cars in the game, alright? I'm gonna take no realism into the engine swaps. So, get
Put
your
some
piece of shit
47
Volva and put that nice ass fucking Lamborghini engine in it and fly down the fucking road. Get your little piece of shit fucking rusted up trash fucking school bus out there and just haul ass like it's nothing. Like, it's a cool idea, but I'm gonna cut it off there and go ahead and put this on that little 5-minute break. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom myself, so I'll be back.
Alrighty. I guess I'll entertain because I don't need to go to the bathroom. But yeah, that'd be a good idea to do something like that, and then have an anti-cheat system if somebody was gonna do that, to be like unlimited speed or whatever. Have an anti-cheat system where if it detects that you're cheating, it'll let you cheat. It'll just like do the opposite of your cheat. So if you do, oh, I'm gonna be really, really quick, then it's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, you'll be really, really slow. And then if somebody is smart against the system and they'll be like, okay, I want to be super slow because technically that would make me super fast, then when you start the race, you'll go super fast, but you won't be able to turn. You'll go super fast, square into a wall. And then you'll explode and die, and, DTF, you don't finish the race. But some kind of anti-cheat system, because, cheating's for losers. Especially if you're going to play a PvP game and cheat, which makes no sense. Why would you cheat in DCUO? It's not a hard game. You literally just have to earn the gear. You start PvP by getting your ass kicked, getting a bunch of those like marks of valor, because you get 100. Every time you lose, you get 100. Anytime you win, you get 200. So, like, for instance, on Scroll Hunter here, I lost 2, but the 35 is because we did a lair battle, and when you lose a lair battle, you only get 35, and I'm assuming when you win, it's only 50. But, I either won and lost a lair battle, or, like, that kind of deal. So, like, to hack in this game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be sitting here hacking in DCUO, because your PvP journey starts off by you getting your ass handed to you, most of the time. But anyways, it sounds like you're back from your restroom break, and I was entertaining the idea of other things.
Oh, you're good, man. I figured like this little portion might get like cut out and we like welcome them into the other game. Like it's a cut into the other game and we just welcome that way. Like,
Okay,
hey,
well,
thanks for joining us back in after that little R&R hydration break.
alright, well, what game do you want to jump into?
I believe in full confidence that our console talk is pretty over with. Like, if you want, we can go ahead and try to continue it. But
if there's anything to talk about, we literally went into developing our own game.
yeah. Listen here, game developers out there, Ubisoft and all ya little hacking little harkers. Hire us.
Oh, you didn't hear my anti-cheat system
Oh.
for this game. The anti-cheat system works opposite of what you want the hack to do.
So you would
you
have
wanna-
a virus already programmed into the game for when somebody tries to change the programming into their advantage to have it activate and target their system in order to make it to reverse.
Yes, but it'll be something like, oh, okay, well, I'm playing a racing game, so I want to hack to make my car super duper fast for no reason. Okay, well, it'll do the opposite. It'll purposely make you slow as shit. And then
Yo,
if you get
slow
around
as a
that, the
snail,
program, yeah,
like slow where you can't even like exit out of the game. It's
uh-huh.
just dragging ass. You gotta unplug your entire system from the wall.
And then even if you get smart enough to do the whole, okay, well, if the anti-cheat thing is the opposite, then I'll purposely hack myself to go really slow, so that'll make me go really fast.
You just go
Then
really slow.
No, then you will go really fast, but you can't steer. So you'll straight up go really fast into a wall, and you'll damage your car, and you won't finish the race. And then it'll explode, and it'll make you lose money. You'll have to buy all that stuff over again.
See, that's another thing that I like wonder about inside of race car games. Like, there has to be a way, of course, for you to earn back money if this is to happen. So,
Races.
yeah, but like your car DNFs, you just totaled the damn thing. You have no other cars. How are you gonna get that money back now? Exactly.
Mini game.
So,
You don't want to make it. You don't want to make it like a GTA thing, because if you make it like a GTA thing, then it's gonna get toxic over the years.
yes.
So literally, just do mini racing games.
Exactly. So, we would, like, it would be like a shout out to, like, old arcade, like, little racing games.
Mm-hmm. What I
And,
was gonna have it do is like it has a cutscene where like your tow truck dude comes and picks it up and takes you and your car back to the shop, but you need money to fix it. So you have to go to these little arcade tournaments for racing. So you're playing a racing game inside of a racing game, sort of.
the Inception.
Exactly. So it'd be a kind of interesting concept.
Right? Creates his own character to look exactly like himself. Did me just make another me?
Yo, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Inception into Inception into Inception into Inception.
You on the 55th level of the mini version of the mini version of the mini? I'm just trying to get back to the original game!
And then it opens it up like it's, you know, like when I did that stream thing on Discord?
Yes.
So it showed all my windows over and over and over and over and over again. It does that.
Screen just keeps getting smaller. Get one of those giant, like, detective little glasses out there and have to zoom in on the screen that way. Oh, no, wait, no. Better reference. Alright, so, Santa Claus with Tim Allen. You remember that little fine print where he had to get all of those little glasses?
Yeah.
That.
You have to have that. No, what if in game it comes with that, but that's the reference? So it has a magnifying glass, and then if it goes to like another mini thing, it like the magnifying glass summons another magnifying glass just over and over and over in game, not in real life.
Oh my god. It'd be so stupid. It honestly would. Alright. So, let's go ahead and hop into that game since we can't really PvP here and we don't want to provide people with entertainment of just staring at a nippleless man and a red hood.
Oh yeah, it would be interesting though.
Alright. Alright. So, this is going to be the fun second half of the video. If you already enjoyed the first half of the podcast here, with the console talk, the added in game creation of our own that we had there, of the ideas. Not to mention the little twink of an idea for your game of any kind that my friend Viking Irish Bear here had to prevent hacking in a cute little strategic way to discourage those and make players actually have skill compared to just getting some simple intelligence on computer basics.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. More fries, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. So, the reason that this is going to be the fun second half of the game, of our little podcast here, is because it's changed scenery, obviously, between DC Universe Online. Fantastic game. However, we had to cut it short on that because we weren't really giving you guys anything to watch while listening to us. Our podcast is going to be different in that retrospect. Most podcasts don't give you guys something to watch when just listening to them. We want to offer something different. Give a different angled look on something. So this is what we've came up with. Now, of course, we're obviously going to be doing stuff.
Although it will be interesting in this game because the camera angle switches between, like how when we first looked at this game, how my camera angle is behind you. So it'll be interesting.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see what that does in here.
Like, I just can't wait to get back into the button mashing. Screw combos. I'm gonna button mash. Watch this. Ah, God. Alright. So, to start us off, to relate to what you're going to see on screen, it's the rest of this is just going to relate to what's going to be on screen. So, Naruto. I'll ask you the questions, and then in turn I will also answer my question. Chili? Savvy? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Sorry.
Alright.
You were just talking, so I was letting you go, and then Mom texted me about something.
Nah, you good, fam? First question. We'll go ahead and start it out as I go ahead and set up the online battle. Favorite Naruto character and why? I also specifically say Naruto because we aren't going to be talking about Boruto. Boruto is going to be a little later on. We need to catch up on what's happening so we can actually understand and be able to communicate it to you guys and have more thrilling and excellent content for you in the future. However, for now, it's more of a nostalgia trip, we'll say. So,
Well, yeah, because I've only watched the first 50 episodes of Boruto, and you've only watched... You
Zero.
haven't watched it.
No, I just know that Boruto's a challenging child. He's a jackass. I fucking hate him.
We'll see. I mean,
Right.
supposedly you grow to love him more throughout the series.
They pull a whole nother part 2 Naruto on us.
They probably would, I'm not gonna lie, because the intro to Boruto, the first scene is an older Boruto fighting some guy who destroyed the Leaf Village.
Okay.
And supposedly where the manga is now, our classic OG boys are dead.
Oof. That's punch in the kidneys right there.
But anyways.
Right, back on to our questionnaire. Who is your favorite Naruto character? And why are they your favorite Naruto character?
The curiosity that led you to challenge me will be your downfall.
Well, that's hard for me to say. I mean, as we see what characters we are showing. Right now I'm showing Madara, and he's showing the Jinchuriki to the Two-Tail.
I really love the two-tailed Jinchuriki. Like,
That
but
art
that
piece
is...
right there is just amazing, honestly.
It is, like... And then, like, Madara right there, like, that is a loving piece of artwork to the Shinobi Alliance War. Like, my favorite anime music video when it comes to that is Indestructible by Disturb. The intro of the song itself fits the video of the fight.
Oh,
So
as an added bonus, we're not going to be using any Baruto characters. I mean, we've just installed this game, so we don't have any Baruto characters, but they are in the list, so we won't use them until we have them.
Alright, but go ahead, my man. Take the steering wheel for a bit and tell us about your favorite character and why he or she is your said favorite character.
So that's a difficult topic because I have a lot of preferred and like characters that I like Jiraiya. I like Jiraiya, Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Shikamaru. Sakura, sometimes she can turn into one of my alright characters, but it's kind of difficult because it all depends on like how I'm feeling. Like even Itachi is one of my favorite characters. Oh. So it's all just kind of depending. For the majority, like favorite character-wise, Sasuke, he's always been my favorite. I've just always thought that his story arc has always been extremely badass. To like see where he went to what he has become.
Alright.
I think I'd have to stick with Sasuke.
I like your reasoning. You get to see Sasuke grow as a character from like just regular Naruto to Shippuden.
Then now to Baruto, but you haven't seen that yet.
I have not.
But on that same note, you have the same thing with Naruto, and Naruto being, you know, Naruto is... Oh, I connected with it again. Naruto's character arc does the same sort of thing, where he becomes like a child to a Goofy, but goes all the way to being Hokage. But anyways, what is your favorite character?
For me, I would say I enjoy thoroughly... crap. Oh my god, just you gonna go ham on me like that, really?
Okay, alright, who's your favorite?
Alright, so when I think of like a favorite character, I would say more than likely, if I had to watch an episode on them, and just forever see that episode because of how much I enjoy this character, I would want to see more about Shikamaru.
Ooh, okay.
I enjoy his just personality. I believe that they could exploit it more than just a casual, like, oh yeah, he's just your guy who just doesn't care. He actually has more than just that. Like, he's not just your, oh, I'm not gonna care right now, or this is just too much work for me.
I don't know how I did that, but that was cool.
It was. Like, he has so much more to him.
Definitely, that's a good choice. I feel like his character arc is really interesting to see, like, what he is to also what he's become.
Well, this is gonna hurt big time. Remember KOing somebody with that move.
No, I'm just gonna break your armor. Oh, okay, that would have been clean. But, I didn't see you were doing that. Oh.
Gotcha.
Your battle experience can't hope to measure up to mine.
But definitely understandable. Both of our favorite characters are like basically what the cool guy's been the entire show.
Hmm? Like, you ain't gonna fall in love with an idiot. Alright? Not until the idiot's grown up. That's
Until
when...
the idiots become Hokage.
I mean, reality speaking here, yeah, more people like actually started. I'd say like I didn't watch Naruto for Naruto himself. I watched it for the story, and I watched it for everything else that happened in it.
Exactly.
When it came to, I would say, the pain fight. The pain fight was when Naruto redeemed himself in my eyes.
Definitely. Because that's when he unlocked the Sage Mode. And he went to avenge Jiraiya.
Hmm?
Which I don't know if that's a spoiler for anybody.
I mean, spoilers ahead no matter what here. What we're already playing alone with seeing all these characters. So, to lead into our next topic here, we got favorite episode. And of course, you know, why is it your favorite episode? So if you can remember a specific episode in the beginning of Naruto to tail end of Shippuden there with, you know, Rabbit Bunny God fighting everyone. Between all that, with filler or without filler, your opinion on that. What's your favorite? What would be an episode you'd want to sit down and watch right now?
Honestly, an episode that I'd want to sit down and watch right this second would be, It would probably, honestly, be Madara fighting and beating the ass on that one episode. Madara fighting the entire Shinobi class. I mean, if you can call it a class.
I mean, for me, I say it'd be the fight between Kakashi and Zabuza. The first one, that is. Where he's mind. He's mind fucking the shit out of Zabuza. You know, and they have that scene where they're going, Tori doing Sony and all that. You know, and he's just copying his exact moves. Like, that really just dove deep into the unlimited power that the Sharingan possessed.
And he wasn't even in a Uchiha by then either. You were sitting there wondering when you first saw that if he really was an Uchiha.
I mean, yeah, because, like, I don't believe they said his last name within that
No,
time
they
frame.
didn't say his last name. I'm pretty sure they didn't say his last name. Or if they did, it was one of those things where it's like... It was one of those things where it's like, well then... Well then maybe,
You overlooked
maybe
it.
his name... Yeah, maybe his name was Takashi Hatake, or... maybe it was Hatake, and he was like an undercover Uchiha or whatever, and he survived the Tachi's murdering of the clan.
Right? That would have been cool to fucking find that out.
That would have put a little more depth into his character because we didn't know anything about him. But we can't forget his Anbu arc that ended up coming up.
Yes. Oof. This second match here is gonna hurt me hard.
Oh, your attack connected, not mine. What? Oh, that was clean.
What? What would I miss?
To do a Itachi's Susanoo to smack you, and like you substitution jutsu right out of it.
Who is better, alive or dead?
Oh, wait, we have the same exact moves. The only difference is that I'm dead and you're alive.
Oof.
Oh my. I'm all the way over here just punching you.
Who is the real Itachi here? You know, Genjutsu and all.
Oh, your armor's broke. I thought mine was for a second. No!
Alright. So, question 3 here. By the way, we got a lot more than everything listed here, especially with how we got parts.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so here's another and why scenario. Your favorite battle and why?
You want to go first this time? Or...
I'm down to go first. Yeah, I already know my favorite battle.
Yeah,
Right.
you go first, because I kind of got to select between a couple.
I say my favorite battle was Gaara versus Rock Lee, the tuning exams.
Ooh, okay.
Like, all throughout this, you think for a ninja, you had to know some ninjutsu. You had to have some kind of Kekkei Genkai in order to have an advantage. And then Rock Lee steps up like, alright, I'm here to fight, I'm down. You know, he's putting some handworks in there on Gaara. And you're like, oh, okay. This boy got moves. And then, you know, my guy's up there in the stands like, take the weights off, boy. Show him what you can do.
Take him off, Rock Lee. Or what? No, he says Lee. He doesn't say Rock Lee. He's just like, take him off, Lee.
He's like, I thought only in like a super special scenario of the life or death of a loved one, I would have to take them off. He's like, I say that shit all the time. Alright, ignore it. Do it. He's like, okay. And everyone's like, aw, look at him. He's got little baby weights on. And then he lets go and those motherfuckers hit the ground and they create craters. They smash. Smoke hits up like a mushroom cloud after a nuke explosion. And you're just like, wait, what?
Oh, okay.
Right?
But
Like, it was a bomb fight, and then
that
he
was such a good
stands
fight.
up, unconscious. Unconscious, this man stands up, ready to continue to fight. That is the fighting spirit of a warrior. And even after that fight, this man still wants to train. He's out there with a broken arm, broken leg, and he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna do some push-ups. I ain't got nothing else better to do. Ooh, this ain't good for me.
No, I don't have another one. I missed both hidden lotuses.
I mean, freaking Neji's fast with his hands, man. He juggled
My
people.
favorite battles are between my boy Naruto versus Pain, or Sasuke versus Killer Bee. I'm excluding the Madara versus all of the Shinobi battle because that wasn't really a battle. That was them getting their asses handed to them for the first half.
Yeah.
Like 3/4. That's not necessarily a battle.
It was a manslaughter. What I mean,
Yeah. But that Sasuke and Killer Bee fight, no offense to Sasuke, and as much as I love him, he literally only won that fight because of plot. Killer Bee was working this man.
you know, I was not happy about that when I found out like friggin' Sasuke was just getting beat. I mean, like, granted, Sasuke, I don't know how many wins this man has. I would have to say like he won against like friggin'
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
he won against Orochimaru, but I'm not gonna say he won against Itachi. That was more of a draw because he is.
Yo, Itachi, Sasuke stabbed my boy off of the roof. Sasuke jumps down with the sword and stabs him, and he's like, haha, now I am the superior Uchiha. And he's all like, you fool, and points over to the chair.
Right, he's like, look over there. You've been in my genjutsu this whole entire time.
He said, you fool. Try again. But otherwise, Naruto versus Pain, it's very hard to determine because Naruto versus Pain is just such a whole ordeal of like everybody being like, where's Naruto? What's going on with Naruto? We need him to be here. And basically him becoming the person everybody hates to the person that everybody needs to defend the village. And then just the pure like horror when Pain first shows up and he just straight up almighty push. The entire village is just shredded to pieces. And then Naruto comes in with that like Jiraiya / Naruto theme going off.
He was like, you said you want to make the village feel pain? You sure about that, boy?
Oh yeah, sure, because I'm about to make you feel what pain is.
Alright.
And it was so cool how the two toads helped him, being like, okay, well, you see here, this guy...
I mean, you remember when Gamabuta was first summoned by Naruto? It was when Jiraiya threw him off a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, psh, this kid says he summoned me? Oh, boy. Ha, I like your idea. Oh my god. You should have chose Nagato, though. Instead of, like, Pain.
Yeah, I should have.
Now, the question is, did you choose the same outfit?
Dude, this Naruto's fighting style is sick. I like the summoning shadow clones and hitting you with them. I don't think we chose the same outfit. I think you have Sanin, and then I just have regular Jiraiya.
You know, another thing, you don't know what clan Jiraiya's from.
Yeah.
Oh man, excuse me, sorry.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Oh shoot!
Oh, I jumped over that. That was sick. Too slow, Dad.
Wanna bet?
Dude, this game is so hard to follow sometimes. Oh, I was just getting dominated there. Alrighty, well, what's the next topic?
It's gonna hurt, cause we're now gonna go ahead and talk about the saddest moment.
Whew,
What is
alrighty.
your saddest moment throughout watching Naruto?
Do you have one that you are like pinpointed to what your saddest moment is? Cause mine's two.
Well, for me, it's gonna have to do with Asuma Sensei.
Ooh, okay, with Shikamaru?
Mm-hmm. After he passed away, like, that hurt. That entire scene, watching Shikamaru's feelings, talk about the smoke still being in his eyes, to just try to cover up for his, crying inside the rain, even. Inside the rain, even. He's trying to cover up for his crying. And then, like, seeing the funeral happen, how he just couldn't show up and attend it, how hurt he was, just, he had to go and hide. He just had to separate himself from everything.
Oh, I thought I got away with it. Look at your health, man.
I know! That was close. And then, on top of that, to come to a conclusion about it, his dad, of all people, finally comes around this inside of a sober way and just challenges him to the game that him and Asuma always played.
I want to play that game. I don't know how to play that game.
It's super complicated. You can download it on your phone. Super complicated to understand the pieces. It is
play each other, and it'd be so cool to see, like, it.
But like, what finally broke me when I just couldn't hold back, and I had to just cry, was when he threw the table and just lost it and was like, "What the fuck do you want from me?" And his dad was just like, "Yo, man, just let it out. You know I'm here for you. Just let it out and cry." And as he walked out of the room, you just hear the actor, the voice actor just completed it, scream, crying, sobbing about everything that has happened. That just, it struck a heavy nerve. And I was just like, oh, I can't. I can't. My man's crying. I'm out. I'm crying too now.
And with that moment, I think a really cool moment was when he basically lit his cigarette, like his ghost blunt, as some people have said.
Yeah.
Shikamaru lit his ghost cigarette. Like, that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, with Hedon getting fucking slaughtered. Sorry, Hayden, you done fucked up once you done that shit. Sorry, boy.
Alright. Okay. We're not including Baruto because one popped into my head for a Baruto very a sad moment. Even
Nice.
Oh, you used the reanimated one.
Yes.
But
I want to see if there was different moves.
Jiraiya dying. That scene always gets me. Wait, which one's which? Oh, okay, I was the one that was just doing it. Okay. But Jiraiya dying got me. And then also Itachi dying and doing like one last forehead poke to Sasuke.
Yeah.
Wait, we just used. We both used. Oh, that's funny. Nice. But damn. Okay. Oh, I walked into it. Because that forehead poke was like him showing affection to oh, that would have been cool. That forehead poke was him showing his brother affection.
Yeah.
And then Jiraiya getting me was just purely because Naruto just like crying and like wanting to search out for the pains that killed him. Oh, that was a cool dodge.
Oh, not long enough distance. Okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Ooh. Ah, okay. To get out of this sad little storytelling, we're gonna go into another sad moment. Who has the saddest backstory?
You kind of have to go with Sasuke just because his entire clan was annihilated.
I disagree. I say Kakashi.
No, I forgot about Kakashi's. Kakashi is way worse.
Mm-hmm. And just think, you end up
Well, this move should not be used on this character.
illegal foul play.
Illegal foul play. He used that move to pay respect. Oh, I ran right into that one. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt so bad. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. No, dude. No, that was close. That was close. Okay.
Since they had it.
But definitely, Kakashi has that hard-hitting backstory because he lost. I'll let you explain because you technically are the one that chose it.
So Kakashi, obviously, being a little dick to Obito and everything, they had a little dick measuring contest, and clearly they're both upset with the result somehow. And fucking Obito's all crushing on Rin and shit, but Kakashi ain't. He's just being a chill homie with her, like, yo, I'm your friend, I understand shit, I got you. And fucking... I already chose my team because of the subject.
I have a feeling we might have done the same thing.
Yo, if you would have went with the Naruto though. Yep, okay. Oh no, not all the way though. I see you.
Oh, you have Rin. I don't have Rin.
Oh, okay. So I did actually unlock Rin through the story mode. Neat. Little tip there for you guys. So like, sure, Kakashi was like basically a little prick, but he has his reason for it. His father got fucking just killed. He died because of making a decision to not follow the mission and save his comrades. And sorry, we just concentrating here on this fight.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But like, he's upset about that clearly. Sorry, he's upset about this, so this changes his view on how he should be a shinobi. And
with anybody.
I think Obito reminded him of how he originally wanted to be as a shinobi. Because that struck a nerve for him for sure, how they consistently would argue. Because he's more than likely just trying to look at Obito and be like, yo, man, don't do this. Don't do this, because you're gonna make a mistake. And that ain't good. Oof, how does it feel to get hit by the same move Rin got hit by? Yeah. Like, not only like that's another point. That hardcore affected him. He saw Obito die. And then Obito gave him his Sharingan. And then, oh, I mean, spoiler, Obito didn't die. And, like, he watched Obito die. He watched his own sensei die. He watched himself murder Rin. He could not get that off his mind. The blood that was still on his hands, he mentally could not handle that. That tortured him and broke him. It showed him in scenes where he just consistently could not, like, get the blood off his hands and his mind. He was sitting there washing it and washing it away like some real, actual shit that real military people like experience because of the PTSD of war.
Cancel. 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 Well, you think if you had a Sharingan now, you'd be able to dodge a huge ass log, but...
Right? Ooh. Oh, yo, you continuing. But like,
I'm sorry.
all of that is on his mind. Daily it is on his mind. It's why he like turned down so many students. I believe like he also probably did not really want to actually train them.
Oh no! Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
this is it.
That's game.
You don't understand what's really important about being a ninja.
Oh,
He says-
Obito's, sub voice is way better than his dub voice.
I mean, if you ask anybody, they're gonna want to tell you to watch sub because of the voices. It's better. I can agree to that. However, I'm a lazy jackass. I don't want to fucking read. I don't want to develop my own fucking Sharingan and be like, alright, what's happening?
Oh, with the Madara. That Madara meme of how do you watch sub? Oh,
Quite
that's my
easily.
secret. I have a Sharingan as well.
Yeah. But Kakashi hits it. His backstory hits it. Like, Naruto and Sasuke, yeah, you guys grew up without parents, boo fucking who.
Ooh,
So
I
did
gotta
Batman,
go.
alright? He emo. Get over it.
What about, hear me out, what about Tsunade's backstory?
Tsunade's.
She lost her husband, her son.
Didn't she lose a
Jiraiya.
brother?
Oh yeah, it was a brother. It wasn't a son. It was her husband, her brother, and Jiraiya. And also technically Orochimaru.
Yeah. Lost him over to the dark side of the Force for sure. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get off this sad train and hype ourselves up for the next question here. Top favorite badass moment that happened in Naruto.
Well, obviously you already know what I'm going with.
I mean, go ahead and explain it, my man.
Madara just completely handing the asses to the rest of the shinobi. Basically sitting there taunting them the entire time, being like, wow, the shinobis have really gotten weak over the years. The entire time, over the entire fight, just sitting there fighting like 20 shinobi at once, not even breaking a sweat.
True. He just came in, he even looked at like Kabuto inside that little body and like was like, bro, you dare underestimate me? You think I'd be so soiled and weak? Try again, watch this.
Wipes out half of the ninja.
I mean, he was like full on just ready, like, fuck it, I don't care if I fucking shatter this world. Planetary destruction. Planetary destruction.
Devastation.
Devastation.
And even then, he used 2, not just 1. He used 2. I was able to punch your puppet.
Right.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt him. This is gonna hurt him. He ain't gonna like this in the morning. He gonna wake up and feel it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot you could block in this game as well. We're just sitting here using the substitution jutsu instead of blocking.
Right? I mean, use both.
Wow, substitution jutsu directly into you.
Oh no, my puppet.
Nice. Oh no, my puppet is down.
Right. Gonna run. Gonna blast. Alright. So for me, badass moment.
What was that?
Oh, that's the three-tailed beast. You know, just a guy that I have on my team.
Canceled you out of you. Okay.
Oof. Hey. Chill.
Tsunade was like, nah, I'm busting that face in.
We're gonna show you how the hit and miss villagers do it.
Oh, Tsunade's armor's broken.
I mean... Shit. She about to lose some more skin.
Oh my.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
You canceled. Oh no, you didn't. It just didn't do the full scene.
Oh?
That was sick. Did you see that frame where it stopped? That was
Yes.
nice.
You gotta put it to them inside of this game that they did amazing artwork. Alright, so I gotta answer the question now, and this is a tough for me. Cause I gotta choose a badass moment. And to me, a badass moment, when I think of one, is when freaking Pain showed up. And he just looked down on the village like, there's nothing. I've seen better. See ya, village. You will know pain now. And he just like straight up just decimated the village and just stood in the middle of it like, so where's Ninetales at? Oh, and no wait. Okay. Here's a true badass moment. Itachi just knocks on the door to where Naruto lives.
That's not badass, that's savage. He knocked on the door where he's living and then stood there for 30 seconds before trying to kidnap that man.
Yeah. He was just like, alright man, I can wait.
How did that happen?
I don't know, he took the hit for you though.
That is sick. I'm not even taking the damage from this. Dies.
Right?
Summons the legendary Sanin. Dies.
I'm just too strong.
Alright, this has been the Pilot Podcast. Thank you for joining and watching along with us. This has been a fun video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Share it with the friends. And I'm Viking Irish Bear.
I'm saving games. As always, remember to save your games. Peace.